Utah. He is checked. Jack McBain will roll around the other way. Now they center it out in front. It bounces to Vladar. He's able to bat it around behind the net, and then maybe Logan Cooley, a nice move in across the line. He's checked. He goes and gets it. And then back out to the point for Schmidt, and that shot denied by Vladar all the way out to Trevor Zegras. And his pass could not be handled by Michkov. He's going to have to hustle back now, and Hayton right in on him, and the puck bounces free. And they move up, and a shot off the mask of Vladar. He's still without his mask. They blow it dead.
Often do you, where the shot just takes the helmet right off, and this one you can see the. He shakes it off.
He did shake it off.
Yeah.
But the strap was gone, right?
Yeah. But you can see that the officials didn't blow it right away because Utah had a chance to get the puck, and if
these two combine on a lot of goals together, more so than any other American duo. In fact, there's a quick shot by Keller, denied by Vladar. Sanheim will help him out, get to it, and try to lob it out center. It was deflected. Played back to the Philadelphia line, and here come the Mammoth with numbers moving in. Peterka, the shot. And that one, I think, off of Vladar, and then the glass. Peterka actually catching iron with this one. Earlier in his career. It's been a nice outlet to Guenther. They move in. Keller looking for Guenther. Bounces in on Vladar instead, and he will cover up at the side. Michkov holding on. Vladar's very patient here. Drysdale will hammer, blocked. He's right back to him. Zegras. Drysdale again. He'll hammer it again. Deflected. Save, Vanecek. Rebound is there. Cates kept it alive for a moment, but Utah finally. Michkov in there. Got it back out with some room is Juleson. He'll wind up and blast. It bounces to Brink for a shot. Oh my, what a save!
Forecheck of the Flyers, winning some board battles, and Juleson a little long to get this puck to the net, but it worked out okay because the redirect went right to Brink, and then what a recovery by Vitek Vanecek. Said this game needs something. Well, it gets a huge glove save from.
Whips it up the wall. Rabankin caught up by DeSimone, trying to get that through to Couturier, and he does eventually. Couturier's pass to Barkey. Barkey to the backhand, knocked down.
And I think they want to pounce on that, right? You don't want to let that momentum go away when you have the fans' engagement. Think about it. The other game at home against Chicago, they lost 4-0. They were booed off the ice by their fans. To me, that's a good.
Played by Ayton out to the point. Dursey across. Ian Cole, the veteran defenseman, into heavy traffic. Bounces free, and McBain's bid was denied in tight. It is a power play that is down near the bottom of the NHL as the Flyers, but just as is the case with the Flyers, it has been better of late. Dursey to Guenther. Guenther with a pass down low, the shot, and they score. Didn't take him long. Nick Schmaltz burying it. And the Utah power play takes 8 seconds to break the scoreless tie
of the season, and it's a great feed here by Guenther, because Guenther gets in the middle of the ice and you think shot, but great vision to find Schmaltz on the goal line, and Schmaltz with the put away. Not as easy as it may look. I mean, it's from a sharp angle, so he's got to be pretty precise with that. Otherwise, Vladar could get across and gets it off.
I was certainly ready for a shot for Dylan Guenther. He is a sharp shooter.
Yeah. Getting a slot like that.
Barkey with a shot was kicked out of there.
At the other end of the ice, the Flyers have an opportunity. Drysdale finds Cates, and Vanecek able to get across and get a blocker on it. That's two.
Big Stenlund will turn with it and go across ice. Kerfoot reaching for it. Alex Kerfoot into the slot shot. Stenlund kicked out of there by Vladar. Play carries on. Approaching the 4-minute mark. Here's a steal. Tippett deals it off for Zegras. Zegras the shot. Save Vanecek. Now behind the net, Tippett. Owen Tippett is cut off, but the puck comes back to Drysdale. Drysdale in the middle of the shot. Oh, it didn't go. Cates. Now he tries to tuck it in. It doesn't go. Drysdale on the puck. They like him in Utah. Here's Krause. To Peterka. Peterka giving some room. Well, fire save made Vladar. And then Juleson closes in on him. Barkey up the middle, turnover, Krause shot, save Vladar. He's able to cover.
Here tonight, here's a turnover by Barkey, and Vladar able to clean up that turnover and make an important save.
Once since January 11th. Does not look rusty. Here's Grenstrom, numbers for the Flyers. Grenstrom moves up, fires, and that one takes off, goes to the quarter boards. Drysdale.
That was a good look on our Uber Eats wire cam.
Here's Cole getting it to center, and then the pass into the middle. Carconi. In he goes. The shot save. Vladar rebound cleared out of there. by Juleson. We'll move it ahead to Zegras. Zegras is checked. Falling down was Andre. Played it across ice right at his own line. And the Mammoth are on that. Kerfoot was all alone. Couldn't hang out of that pass. And then Andre barrels into him. Kerfoot takes a couple shots at Andre. And Rooney just stares on. Just looked at it. Here's Keller now in. Turns. Deals it off. To the back end now. Try the forehand for the shot. Save made.
And learn from that as well.
All the way around. Sanheim lost control just as he got to the other side of the net. And the Mammoth clearing now. Guenther's after this puck. Centers it to Keller and a goal. And he scores. He's become a Flyers killer. Late Keller makes it 2-0 Utah.
It looked like they had something cooking off the face-off. Sanheim able to sneak down the wall and try for a jam play. Unfortunately, he loses the handle of the puck, and that's what transitions the play back the other way. Now, Sanheim gets back, but the player that was filling in for him, that's Matvei Michkov. And Michkov, once Sanheim goes to the wall, Michkov doesn't recognize that Keller's coming through the middle.
Keller scores for Utah.
There's Barrett Hayton moving in. He'll fire. That's gloved by Vladar. He'll hang right on. Here's Krause. Flyers playing from behind, chasing the game a bit again. It's the 41st time they have allowed the game's first goal. Now they've allowed the first two. Good move by Couturier here for the shot. Save rebound was right there. Oh, and tip it off at the left side to Dvorak. Back to Tippett, maneuvering in. The pass in front. Zegras the shot. And it sails up high, perhaps off of Vanecek. Some nifty maneuvering there by Tippett. The setup. Zegras now. Dvorak in center. Got that puck to Zegras. Zegras turning with it. Slips it in along the wall. Behind the net, Tippett tracking it down. Out to Juleson. Across Andre. Looks to the redirect. Save made. Now Marino. These two as a pair, they love them together. They've been together pretty much all year. Here's Keller in again, looking dangerous. Moves it into the slot for the shot. Save Vladar. A lot of teams asking for Simashev.
Yeah.
In the trade talks with Utah. Right wing feed here. Quick shot save made Vladar from Austin Krause. And now it's Couturier moving up. Misfires on that pass for Hathaway. Hathaway goes and gets it. Gets hit from behind and in front.
Hathaway and Ian Cole get tangled up, and Hathaway trying his best to draw a penalty, and in the West, and those are some top teams in their division. So
here's a shot that is snared by Vladar.
Maybe not quite.
Eight was in there. Yamamoto as well. McBain will get it back out to DeSimone. He'll play it the other way. The shot snared by Vladar.
And that line has been productive for the Mammoth. See if the Flyers can find a way to tilt the ice a little bit here in the third period and find a way to get back into this thing.
Got it back to Zegras for Andre playing the bumper there. Zegras back out. Shot Juleson. Save. Rebound. Andre got his stick on it. Couldn't control it. So are the Mammoth. Here's Grundstrom up. Got it through to Tippett. Back for Grundstrom. Save Vanecek.
The Mammoth got to work on the power play. 4-on-4 Tippett to Grundstrom, and Vanecek with a really good read as he recognizes that Grundstrom's driving and is able to get across and make.
Now the puck underneath a couple of prone players. Power play is on for the Mammoth. 40 seconds remaining on the Zegras minor. A lot of yelling going on. Finally the puck comes free to Schmaltz. This way. One time blast off iron from Keller.
Save with his right pad, and then on the power play, Keller goes back against the grain. It goes off of Grundstrom and
back out Drysdale. He just snapped the puck down low out of the reach of Tippett. All the way out to Kerfoot. Kerfoot drops it back. Marino will play it. They'll fire again at the empty net. It'll miss, but it doesn't matter. Carcone is down there for garbage time, and he'll play it into the empty net. Michael Carcone gets his 12th goal of the year to put this one completely away. It's 3-0 Utah.
Volume. They did get some quality, not able to cash in, and even more frustrating is when you got a guy that's kind of cherry picking at the far blue line is able to pick up the icing attempt and put the game away.
Flyers will fail to make it 4 straight wins. Again, look out. Yamamoto looking for more, and Vladar able to knock that one down and cover up. Now here's Juleson, a shot that's blocked in front. Final seconds. Macon trying to get it in front. It'll deflect free. Jersey will just eat the puck along the wall, and that'll do it. Vanecek does indeed pick up his 100th career win with his 11th career shutout.